the following presentation of the National Football League.
Tonight's the night for football, everybody. The bright lights are on, the stage is set, and the crowd is ready. It's Monday Night Primetime on EA Sports. As the work week kicks off tonight, another week of football comes to an end with a Monday Night Primetime contest between the Philadelphia Eagles and our home team. Overseeing that Philadelphia sideline, head coach Nick Sirianni. These guys one of the last undefeated standing this season, 4-0. And across the way, we get a glance at their head coach. His guys also without a loss this year, so we'll see who's able to keep that perfection alive for another week. So happy you could join us today. I'm Kate Scott with Brock Heward. It is time for some football. And Monday Night Primetime is underway. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. So here come the Eagles for their opening drive. They're led out by an incredible score through the air and on the ground. He was picked 53rd back in 2020. It's Jalen Hurts.
Two numbers that a lot of people were focused on from his performance last week. That would be 3 and 0, as in touchdowns and interceptions. That's a quarterback who was efficient, aggressive in the right spots, but he took great care of the football. And of course, when he cares less about those two numbers, he's more about the alphabet, like that letter W, picking up the win in that ball game.
Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. He's got Bourne on the slant. He takes this up to the 34-yard line. That's a gain of 4 on the play. To the line, here's 3rd and 3. Hurts now from the gun. Pass complete to Goddard. And in a blink, they are up to midfield before somebody manages to stop him. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got first down.
First and 10 at the 50-yard
That's a statement throw
line.
right there. A statement throw that lets the opposing defense know it's not just going to be check down Charlie today. They're going to be willing to push the ball down the field, and this defense better respond.
Right back to Goddard, and he's got it. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. 2nd and 6 coming up here.
2nd and 6 at the 45-yard line.
And again, here's Hurts. Falls to the ground out left, incomplete. He's looking for Dallas Goddard there. And it's 3rd down now. So his first blemish, Brock, after that perfect 4-for-4 start. And wouldn't expect one incompletion, though, to stop him from leaning on him this opening drive.
No, I don't think so. And I think more than anything, you see the defense kind of ball can hit the ground on this side.
He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete.
Well, that took some force right there. That took some serious defensive effort to force the incompletion. You're not going to see a lot of guys ever let go of a football when they got a first down right in their midst. That force, that contact, separated man from ball.
Don't want to punt from here, but too far for a field goal as well. They're going for it here. They'll empty the backfield and motion him out. On 4th down, Hurts. This is complete, downfield to Smith. This is going to take him into the red zone. He's down at the 16-yard line. What a time to rip off that type of gain, huh? Gets him a first on 4th down.
1st and 10 at the 16-yard line.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
Trimmer.
Hurts tucks it, starts running. And he's not able to escape. The zone read doesn't work. It's going to cost him a couple of yards, too. That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
All right, a couple of yards to make up, Brock. Time to rediscover the magic on this drive. Here's 2nd and 12. Shotgun snap for Hurts. Has him on the quick hitter. And he works this to the 15 before they make the stop.
There's no question, Kate, the big plays down the seam or big tight ends, a fan favorite, but it's those type of catches right there. The short yardage, gets good coverage, contested catches that really make tight ends a locker room favorite.
3rd and 10. Can this offense get it done? They'll air it out on 3rd. Making the call himself. And he's brought down a little short. No, actually they do give him the 10-yard line.
That's such a bummer, Kate, for a quarterback. If you have to scramble and take off, you'd really like to find a way to move the chains. He could not. That defense rallied. They responded. Forced a 4th down.
So on 4th down, on comes the Eagles kicker, Jake Elliott, for the try. A very short kick here from the right hash. Elliott connects there. And our game starts with a field goal on the opening drive.
How well they were eating up yards and 1st downs. You know that kicker wanted to come out for a PAT, but he'll take a field goal, and he'll take 3.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Calvin Austin on the return. And in the end, Brock, a pretty exciting touchback as the return comes out to the 30. So here's their offense, taking over for the first time here. And we'll get a chance to see someone still in the early stages of their career, this 3rd-year QB.
And he doesn't shy away from that spotlight. You can't in this league. If you're an NFL quarterback, all eyes are looking at you. When your team needs you in a crucial spot or a down-to-the-wire contest, you've got to be the one who's got that steady hand to drive your team to success.
No luck finding his receiver that time. So 2nd down coming up.
Kate, I think that's a little taster, a little entree of what's to come for this wide receiver. He's going to have to make some plays into some contested coverages, and he couldn't do it right there.
They'll work against the blitz. The left side is nabbed by Bateman. They stop him at the 39. No 1st yet, but they've got 3rd and very short coming up.
Well, he saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them and the group up front to find somebody to get a completion so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. He's got the hook up to Watkins. And he's down after getting this up to the 41. He only finds a window for 2, but that's still enough for a 1st down.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
So 1st down from the 41. They are throwing it again. Nothing there left side as it ends up incomplete. First time this game they've looked to him. So that brings up 2nd down. He's going to throw it again. Short pass brought in. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
The goal of that little drag route is to get him for at least a minimal gain with space to add after that. That picked up a good chunk, and it was nearly a big play.
Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4.
Let's go now. Go.
Back to throw. Escapes the pocket. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up. And, partner, I think we just got to look at what's going to be one of their biggest challenges in this one, operating quick enough to neutralize that pass rush.
That's right, and I know it's very, very early, obviously the opening drive, but hits like that compound. That's why defenses stress it each and every week to get after the quarterback, because hits like that can have an effect throughout.
He's got one, it's complete. And he's going to be across midfield, close to the 45 before going out. They come through with 6, and they're rewarded for going for it on 4th down. It's a sweep. He pumps the pass forward. Gets it forward for a gain of 3. Sidney Brown in on that stop.
At the 43-yard line. A 3-yard pickup.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. Back to throw now. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Jahan Campbell makes the play. And the Eagles are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season. Already in an early hole on the scoreboard. That is not what they needed in response, Brock. Giving away possession with a pick.
You know, we got a lot of game left, obviously. Nowhere close to them putting it away. But you can see things starting to unravel a little bit, even after just 2 possessions. A touchdown here could really continue that momentum towards an early runaway.
Now for the 2nd time this game, we're going to look at the Philly offense. They've ripped off 4 straight wins, and if this lead holds, that's going to be 5 before we know it. They run it with Saquon Barkley. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. Ooh, talk about a bad look there, Brock. Going jumbo set and still moving backwards after that play.
I don't think you're talking to this defense, Kate, because I think they thought that was an excellent look to knock that thing backwards.
Yeah, good point, good point. Splits a couple of defenders and completes it.
I'm not going to lie. I know they got a completion, and completions, you never turn them down. But to make that throw for those yards in the double coverage, that is way too much risk for that reward.
It's a screen to Barkley. And he's going to go out of bounds. Looks a little short on the 35.
I'm a big fan of the screen pass. Really, you can run a screen as they just showed on any play. 1st, 2nd, 3rd down, sometimes even 4th. But it takes great acumen, a great football IQ defensively to have an awareness it's coming, and then more importantly, to stop it.
And some textbook work covering that punt. It is stopped after almost nothing on the return. Their offense headed back out for its 2nd drive of the contest. And coming off the interception, a good chance to reestablish some momentum as they get set. All right, starting in the pistol this time, Brock. 1st and 10.
Yellow, 22.
Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. Forced out to his right. Now he takes it up the sideline to the 45. And he's finally taken down at the 39-yard line. A big 34-yard pickup there. And that's going to bring us 1st down.
At the 39-yard line.
Here we go.
That's going to do it for our 1st quarter here on Monday Night Primetime. It's the Eagles soaring to an early lead. We'll return with more NFL action right after this. All right, it's about time to get started with quarter number 2. Home offense out, ready to go. They've got it first to begin the frame. And this drives him back at a field goal range, Brock, as he stopped for loss of yardage. That goose egg up on the scoreboard, Brock, that is not going away anytime soon if they keep having plays like that.
They really need something, an injection of energy here. Nothing will take the spark out of a series quite like getting stuck for a loss.
Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down.
Ready.
Here's the backup. First throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And for the 2nd straight play, Brock, they're headed the wrong way, and that's going to bring up a tough 3rd down.
Remember in our defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go. Let that pass rush get home.
Ready.
This offense looking to convert as they come up on 3rd down.
Set. 10 black. Punt.
3rd and long for him here. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
This is in every quarterback's tool belt, even the ones not regarded as the best movers and shakers. But Kate, to play QB in the league today, you've got to be able to do this. If you've got nobody open, still get some positive yards with your legs.
Now on 4th down, they're out to try for the field goal. This from the right hash and a considerable distance. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And we're all tied up now in the 1st half.
He has tried quite a few kicks in his time in the NFL, Kate, but a little extra excitement, I think, from everybody on the field. You don't get many chances to set a new career long. He took a shot, and he delivered.
Has this at the 6. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. Now the Eagle offense headed back out to the field. They were only on the field for 3 plays their prior series, Brock. Let's see what changes they make to take over here. Eagles getting ready. Here comes 1st and 10. Starting on the ground here with Barkley. And he stopped after picking up 9, so they're set up well here with 2nd and 1.
That is just a great drive start. What every offense wants. Gives you a little bit of energy, a little juice, and now a really manageable 2nd down.
Let's get it outright complete. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. Give him 5 on the play. And that's good for an Eagles 1st down.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
From the 40-yard line now, this is 1st and 10. Hurts. A throw left side, caught by Brown. Breaks the tackle, he's got space ahead. And it'll be 1st and goal. Stop is made at the 5-yard line.
It's a gain of 55. That's another Eagles 1st down.
Speed kills, baby. You better make that tackle right away on these receivers or you're going to get some serious yak. Those yards after catch just like that. Taking a short gain and turning it into an explosive play.
Throws off the rip, but it's incomplete. No look on his first look of the game, so now it'll be 2nd and goal.
That play right there, Kate, that just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted. Even some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
Hurts yet again. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
No surprise to see the quarterback go back to that well. That security blanket that's been his tight end all game long, but finally, this defense has an answer.
So now, here's 3rd and goal. It's Hurts once again. He's got it. And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop.
Here we go. Here's one of those game situations that just puts a smile on my face because I can think from Pop Warner to the NFL, everybody on the field thinking the same thing. Can we go for it? Can we get one more shot as you end up just short on that 3rd down?
Set.
Hurts throwing again. And the ground game works for the touchdown. The Eagles take a 2nd quarter lead. Jalen Hurts with the touchdown.
What an absolute bonus for this offensive coordinator when you've got a QB that can create. And what a nightmare for a defense as they just get run on.
Now Jake Elliott on to attempt the extra point. The point after splits the upright. And the Eagles break that tie and now lead by 7. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Returning it from the 4. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. The offense headed back to the field. And they take over down 10-3 following that score. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Drive begins with a run by Johnson. Good hit on the ground here. That's going to be a 9-yard pickup as it's 2nd down.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I'd like to reward that running. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
And they'll stop him here, but not before he gets out to the 47-yard line. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run, but I'm thinking about some great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry out no fake. I wanted to watch the damage he could do like we just saw.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 47.
Let's go now.
Pass play now. Throwing the out route complete. And he's going to be driven out, but a nice pickup. Gained about 8, 2nd down.
I know I can sound like a broken record when I talk about timing, getting the ball out on time and on rhythm, but these outcuts, it is so imperative, and the best of them make it look oh so easy.
The give to Johnson on the option. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
The offensive group really hoped he was going to get it all right there, reset it back to 1st down, but instead the defense, they're not going to let anything come easy, and their fight is giving them a chance to stall things out on a 3rd and short.
Gonna keep this one and go. They were loaded and ready for that sneak, weren't they? They stopped him at the line, no gain.
Kate, is there a simpler play in football that's come to life more than the QB sneak? We see all different varieties now, but it has become so darn effective. When you got a tough QB that wants to put it on his shoulders, you sign up for it.
Connects on the crosser. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. Give him an 18-yard pickup there. And that gives him a 1st down. Lone back gets the handoff. And he's brought down after a great gain. That's going to set up 1st and goal.
First and goal at the 9-yard line.
So that's going to take us, Brock, to our 2-minute warning of this 1st half. More of the NFL on EA Sports after this. 4 downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal.
Ready? 60 Eagles. 6.
They give it to him again. And they love to see him fighting forward, but he only gets him 3.
SOS. You hear me talk about it between the 20s a lot. Stay on schedule. But it comes into play 1st and goal situations too, because a run like that now, well, leaves that whole playbook wide open for you.
Timeout taken by the Eagles. That's going to be their 1st. As they'll meet and decide what to do on this 2nd down. Throwing now out of the shotgun. And he will take this in. Touchdown. Well, good luck stopping the big fella that close to the goal line, Brock. I've always thought that the distance right there is just made for tight ends to score touchdowns.
Yeah, and it's not just the sport that you also love to cover in basketball. It's all about matchups. You get near the red zone and into the end zone, matchups become critical. And when you got a dude like this that's a mismatch maker, you feed him.
Now we'll see them try the point after. Extra point set right down the middle. And his guys tie things 10-10. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to center away. Starting from the 5. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Philadelphia getting ready to go on offense. And after the impressive drive we just witnessed, you gotta imagine that they are hoping to respond with something similar.
Yeah, and I don't love to use the word can't, right? But this can't be a 3 and out for this offense right here. They got to give their defense a chance to catch their breath and turn some of the momentum in the building.
Finds his back. Here's Barkley. And he'll be brought down along the 25-yard line.
Kate, I don't know why everybody every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. And one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. First and 10 from the 43.
That's good for an Eagles first down.
Hurts now from the gun. Finds him over the middle. And he'll get it up to the 44. Eagles hustling everyone back to the line.
Brings up second
And again, here's Hurts.
the 44-yard line.
He's going to keep it this time. Nice hit. Hurts fumbles. Recovered by the defense. And they will take this down inside the 10. Got the recovery, and now they're going to start with first and goal. I love that. There was no thought of just covering it on, was there? He just grabbed it, instantly got his eyes upfield, and was looking for where to return it.
I think you could hear what I could hear, Kay, what we hear on a practice field, scoop and score, scoop and score. They work on it, they rep it, they teach it. They did the scooping, and now it's incumbent on the offense to go score.
Chance to pay off their defense's effort as they start out first and goal. They're going to throw now, following the turnover. Catch made. And in he goes for the touchdown. These guys take the lead just before halftime. So, Brock, this offense starting to find its rhythm a bit as they finish things with a touchdown there to give them the lead.
And the key word there that you said is finish, because you want to have that mindset, even early in the game, that field goals aren't going to cut it. So that's great work to make sure they finish with 6 points.
PAT effort coming up. Right down the middle, it's good. And these guys break that tie and now lead by 7.
Visitors 10.
Now after the touchdown, they'll kick it back and see what the opposition can do. This return starts at the 5. He's stopped on the run back at the 27.
Eagles take over first down 10.
First and 10 now with all of 15 seconds left to utilize in this half. Motion man left is Brown. Yep, as expected, they go to the ground to start this one off. They'll cobble together a yard there. Tackle made by DeMarcus Lawrence.
1-yard gain. Brings up second.
We have a one-score game here at the break. Now it's time for the EA Sports Halftime Report. Scott Hansen, take it away.
Okay, Kate, thanks very much. The first month of the season has come and gone. Some early surprises, some early disappointments as well. Let's get into it. Our trip around the NFL starts now. At Acrisure Stadium in Pittsburgh, the Steelers at home to take on the Jaguars. And it's Trevor Lawrence finding his big target, Brenton Strange. 15 yards for the touchdown. The Jags move to 4-1, looking good as they get the win here. From there, Kansas City, here we come. Let's check in on the Chiefs as they play host to the New England Patriots. And it's Stephon Diggs. He was a big-time factor in this one. This, one of his 2 touchdown catches on the night. The Pats move to 3-2 as they get back above 500 with the victory. Lastly, we head out to SoFi Stadium. It's the Chargers taking on the Tennessee Titans. And this one, I'm not quite sure what to make of this. This is going to end up a touchdown. The Chargers with an important W. They didn't want to start 1-4, and they won't following their victory here. With that, here's a look at the rest of the action from around the NFL here in Week 5, the first weekend of October. Meanwhile, in our game, it was a competitive, hard-hitting first half. We expect more of the same going forward as we hand it back over to the commentary team, Kate Scott and Brock Heward.
Here's a return from the 7. He's got a lane up past the 30. I don't think they're going to catch him. Touchdown! He takes the kick all the way back for 6. Well, when it's set up perfectly, Brock, and you get an exciting return man back there fielding it, wow, there are not many plays in football more exciting than taking a kick back for 6.
Find those blockers, follow those blockers, and then step on the gas. So simple for me to describe, yet so tough to execute on the field.
They'll set up here for the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And his guys double their lead to 14.
Team 24, visitors 10.
After watching one kick get taken back, partner, let's see how well they can replicate it as this one's away. He fields it from the 8. And he's brought down just inside the 25. So to begin the third quarter, the Eagles offense returning to the field. That passing game they went to in the first half, it's going to need to be firing to start this second half too as they chase this lead. Philadelphia settled and ready. It's 1st and 10. Shotgun snap for Hurts. Completed over the middle. An even 10-yard gain on the play. And that'll be good for a Philadelphia first down.
And an Eagles first down. 1st and 10 at the
They go play action. Here's Hurts. He's got one left side. And he is hauled down right at that midfield stripe. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
That's another Eagles first down. 1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
On first down, Hurts finds the in route complete. And he's short of the first after a mild gain. Offensive line, this is 2nd and 4.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 44-yard line.
Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. Steps up and he's running with it. And Hurts gives himself up after getting that first down.
A gain of 12 yards. That's another.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide to practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play. And denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on it.
And he's going to get this to the 29 before he stopped. 2 on the pickup there, and it's going to be 2nd and 8.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
Hurts setting up to throw. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. There he goes, 3rd and long. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted.
Third down pass. Intercepted. They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 2-yard line.
Well, I know I don't need to tell you, partner, but if you're going to try to get aggressive, really push a throw downfield like that, you have to be smart about how you do it.
Yeah, that is spot on, Kate. If you've got to find that spot when you know the coverage won't be able to hold up, especially as you go 20, 30, 40 yards down the field. Hey, listen, these defenders in the league today, you throw a ball deep down the field like that, it turns into a 50-50 ball. More times than not, they can make a play and take it away, just as they did.
Offense to the line. Here we go.
Let's go now. Check up.
Here's the long back on the handoff. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. That's good for a new set of downs.
Well, more often than not, it's a passing game that's asked to go from first down in just one play. But when you get that big play potential on the ground, geez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
First down, and they go right back to it. And he's going to have this up near the 40, just a little bit short of it. Big gainer here as he picks up 20. And that'll set him up with a fresh set of downs.
I love these inside runs. Don't get away from them. You never know. You think it's going to be a short little gain, and then boom, get the right blocking, a possessed running back, and you get some serious yards on the table.
So fresh set of downs now from the 39.
Here we go, here we go. Rocco 80. Hop 70, hop 70.
Going to the ground again on first. We got him a good handful there as it brings up second down.
Fans love the long ball in baseball. It's like they got the home run derby, but you know what? Talk to managers, and they will tell you small ball can win too. Singles and doubles, you add them up, you could win a lot of baseball games. Football coaches will tell you, you get runs of that length, it may not be a home run, it may not score points, but it can do some serious damage.
They strike for 23 yards. That means first down.
Man, I don't ever want to be a defensive coordinator. They do so many things right to take away the pass, and then what happens? Well, you get a quarterback that lowers his head, gashes the defense with one of the biggest runs of the game. You take away the pass, but you can't stop the QB run.
First and 10 from the 32. Now looking to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's tackled for a short gain.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
Has it at the 7. He has the touchdown. These guys push their lead further to start the half.
You got to mix your looks defensively. You just can't play all zone coverage, and sometimes you got to play man-to-man. But with a receiver, with that kind of speed, that is scary, and he just made him pay.
Now they'll try the point after. Extra point sent right down the middle. And these guys stretch their lead to 21. After they reach the end zone, they'll kick it off and turn things over to the defense. That's going to be taken in at the 8. This makes it up to the 25. Philadelphia's offense back out for another drive. They're coming off their first interception of the game. This drive now a chance to rebuild some confidence. First call here coming from the shotgun. I'll start this one out with Barkley. And he's brought down by a collective effort there. Only 1 yard on the carry. Last run only gained a yard. That means it's second and 9.
Brings up second
And throw this from the gun. One pass brought in. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped.
Can I promise you, if you and I got to travel the country and watch young quarterbacks, even really good high school quarterbacks, out routes are the hardest to complete. Slants, goes, fades, all that stuff comes somewhat naturally, but really trusting yourself to throw that out route, that comes with time and experience.
Pass complete to Goddard. And they are all the way across midfield before he's brought down. First and 10 now from the 46.
21 yards. That's good. For Eagles, first down.
Back to throw, Hurts. Hits his running back. They get there to take him down right around the 41. 5 still to go here. This is second down.
Second and 5. At the 41-yard line.
Shotgun snap. They'll throw. This one finds Goddard. And he's down to the 36 with almost enough for that first down.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on the throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
It's a sneak, Hurts. And he's going to be touched down as he gets him enough to pick up the first down.
It's a gain of 2. And the Eagles, first down. First and 10.
Everybody understood the assignment right there. For one guy, the quarterback, get the snap and make the marker. For the other 10, Drive like mad, push like crazy, and create that space for the first.
They set up the screen. It's Smith. Attacking the screen. Look at this defense getting him down behind the line.
You call that receiver screen, and every once in a while, that wide receiver, he's got to be his own blocker. He's got to make the first guy or two miss. That didn't happen. Play goes nowhere.
Hurts looking to throw. It's a screen to Barkley. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. So just 1 quarter to go on Monday Night Primetime. It's Eagles football, and they're going to look for points here, but it might be a little too late for them in this lopsided game. Play number 9 of the drive. It's going to be 3rd and 5 to go.
Great. Set.
Hurts. He goes back to him yet again. Complete. And they stop him. He's marked down along that 18-yard line. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
A gain of 12. And an Eagle first down.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity, and man, did he make an impact play.
First down, run with Barkley. And they sent it straight ahead, but the front stops him after a gain of 3. So 2nd and 6 coming up.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
Now Hurts. And it's Bourne with the catch outright. And he's going to be brought down after a gain of 5, right up next to that line to gain.
It's a gain of 6.
One thing I learned from the late, great Mike Leach is, yeah, the system was called air raid, but it wasn't just attacking downfield. His philosophy, and it played out right there, is you have to attack every inch of the field, both vertically and horizontally, without routes or in routes just like that.
They mark him short there, and the run gains nothing. It's 4th down.
It's weird to say, and it certainly won't show up on the stat sheet, but I want to give a lot of credit to that runner. Even though it didn't gain a yard, it actually took a heck of an effort just to get back to the line of scrimmage.
And they come through to stay on the field. That is enough to set this offense up with a 1st and goal.
Well, as they get deeper and deeper into this side of the field, they need him to become the guy who makes those plays in the biggest of moments. And that may not show up as a big old pass play and utilizing his arm, but it was his fortitude and his strength to move the sticks. It may just be the catalyst for a touchdown.
And hopefully a bit of a wake-up for their ground game. It's a solid pickup there on the play. Call it a 70-yard pickup, and they're just a yard away now on 2nd and goal. They bring pressure, and they're going to get to it. And quickly, their chances at the end zone are running out, Brock. It's 3rd and goal. Hurts to throw. And he carries it in for the touchdown. The Eagles get it back to within 2 possessions. Jalen Hurts with the touchdown.
Okay, we talked to enough coaches over the years, and find me a good red zone offense, and typically you'll find me a good creative quarterback, one that can extend the play, use his legs as effectively as he can his arm.
Point after added on by Elliott. And the Eagles get it back to a 14-point game.
31. Visitors 17. Jake Elliott to kick off.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. He fields it from the 8. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. The home team send this running back headed back out for a new series. And his production is carried over into this 2nd half. He keeps on running well, even with the workload they placed upon him. Here we go now. Time to start this drive. 1st and 10. Airing it out to start this drive. Well, right side, caught by Smith. And not much doing. He stopped quickly.
That's not a big completion on a stat sheet, but that's a big contested, what I call gritty catch right there. And that's what the best tight ends will get you.
Here's the backup. First throw. It's into the hands of White. And he's going to get this up close to the 40 before going out. Gain of 9 yards on the play. And that is good for a first down. So fresh set of downs now from the 39.
Here we go. Here we go. 10 black.
They go play action on first down. Rolling left, buying some time. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
Deep to the left side. Well, it would have been a big completion, Brock, if not for that middling defender who knocked it away. It sets up third down.
Small little jab there, finally landed by the defense. Able to break up one of these passes, but let's be real. We know who's been landing the heavy punches all game long. Looks like they're going to keep being aggressive too, Kate. I love that. Stay on the gas.
Third and long for him here. Buys time, rolling right. And it's almost picked and taken the other way. Took that check down throw for granted, didn't he? Really paid for it. It's fourth down. They'll bring out the punter here. And thankfully, he hasn't been needed until the final quarter. The punt's away, and this one looking good. Angled this one for the sideline. And it can't hurt you with the return if you just kick it out of bounds, right? This one flies out right around the 15-yard line. The Eagles about set to go on offense. And after watching their passing attack take them the length of the field last drive, Brock, I expect we're probably going to see a heavy dose of the aerial attack again here. First down throwing for Hurts. Throwing the out route complete. And they're going to get to him after a gain of close to 5 as they send him out. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
Completed over the middle. And he's going to be brought down here at the 42. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down.
21 yards. And the Eagles first down.
Just how many times do we see teams go to this route? You go to a Little League field, tell them to, hey, run to the post. It's a playbook staple. And he's someone you could depend on to create space and make catches out of it.
And he's tackled after gaining a handful. Offense in a hurry up here.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 47-yard line.
Again, here's Hurts. Complete. It's Bourne. And they make the tackle at the 38. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
14 yards. That's good for the Eagles. First down.
Tight end in motion left.
At the 38-yard line.
On first down, Hurts. He's got Bourne left side. And this one doesn't go far. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
Brings up 2nd and
Hurts throwing again.
37-yard line.
Dump off caught by his back. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. Working quickly here.
That's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 3.
Hurts with it on 3rd and short. Oh, they're on him, and he's dropped again. And goes to the hurry up here.
And it's 4th down.
Here he goes. Got to have this on 4th down. Hits him on the out route. And he's going to be taken down a yard shy of the 25. Offense in the hurry up here.
Yards on the play. That's another Eagles first down. 1st and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Running back sent in motion. 1st and 10. Here's Hurts. Finds Barkley underneath. And they bring him down at the 18-yard line. Offense to the line fast.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Shotgun snap for Hurts. He's got it to him yet again. That is caught. And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal. Bigsby has the Philadelphia touchdown. The Eagles now within 1 score at the 40. right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now up to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
Jackals will set up for the two-point conversion.
They want to run it across. He's almost there, but no, they stop him at the last moment. It's going to be just inches shy in that two-point conversion. That came right up to the doorstep of success. Nice play, though, to make some contact and stop him a yard shy of the conversion.
Yeah, these defenders, they just want to get to that next play. After you give them a touchdown, even if it's not their fault, right? Snap and clear. And that hyper-focus and extra motivation led them to sniffing out that call and being able to react just in the nick of time.
All right, that lead cut down to 8 after that score, and the kick is away. On the return, here comes Austin. And this drive will start inside the 25. Now this offense getting set to work here. Their lead still more than a field goal, thankfully, should the worst happen, Brock. But obviously the goal here is to hang on to the ball and try to run this game out.
Yeah, the goal is to get to the best formation in the history of offensive football. The victory formation.
The victory formation.
That is all that you're thinking right now is just make these plays, run out this clock so we can take one more knee and celebrate.
Timeout taken by the Eagles. That's going to be their first. As they'll meet and decide what to do on this second down.
Here we go, ready.
Back-to-back carries here. And he'll scrape together a few yards, but not much. Third down coming up. Philadelphia going to spend its second timeout. And they'll take a moment to ponder what the call is going to be on third down.
Ready? Down. Cut.
Here he is to throw. Headed out right. He'll get this complete to White. And he crosses the sideline a yard or two beyond, looks like the 30.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
And he's hit before he can get anything on that return. The Eagles and A.J. Brown getting set for another look on offense here. They really have the passing game clicking on that last touchdown drive, partner. We'll see if they stick with that or if they mix things up a bit on this series. Starting out with an empty backfield, Brock. Here they come, 1st and 10. He'll look to throw it. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to be hit, set out after about a gain of 1, maybe 2 yards there. 8 yards to go. Well, let's see how they approach this second down.
21-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup.
Setting up to pass. This one delivered off target, Brock. That's incomplete. Looking for his wide receiver there. That's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
Great. And let's go.
Here he is to throw. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. Big gain downfield. And the stop is made as he drives this to the opposing 43.
36 yards. And the Eagles first down. A gain of 36 yards.
Back to throw.
First down, Philadelphia.
Completed left side to Smith. And he gets out of bounds to save that final timeout. This picks up the first down, too.
12 more yards. That's another Eagles first down. A gain of 12. First down, Eagles.
It's Hurts once again. He has room past the 25. And he's short of the first after a mild gain. Eagles hustling everyone back to the line.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 24-yard
And that
line.
spike stops the clock at 50 seconds to go. 3rd down and 4 now. This is the 7th play in this drive. Looking to throw it. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. And 4th and 4 coming up.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to third and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was third and manageable and an incomplete.
Motioning him from the slot right. Here he goes. Gotta have this on fourth down. This one's caught. Smith has it. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
A 7-yard gain. That's another Eagles.
And there's a spike. That's going to stop it at 33 seconds. Here now, 2nd and 10 from the 17. Hurts now from the gun. Short pass brought in. And he'll go down. Looks like they're marking him at the 11. The Eagles decide to spend their third and final timeout.
Makes it 3rd and 4.
Throwing now. And he rips this one out and over the back of the end zone. Incomplete.
There's not a quarterback alive that enjoys throwing it away on 3rd down. But that's a good case right there of live to play another day. Live to play another series and don't put the ball in harm's way.
Desperation time here. Brought in. And they are sent off the field. They had to go for it. Defense knew it was coming. That's a turnover on downs.
You know, these 4th down plays are all about trust. You lean into what you do best. Unfortunately, with the lack of execution, you're going to throw that one off the playlist.
Here comes their offense out again. They can trot out every offense's favorite formation now, Brock, and kneel out this win. Defense, no timeouts left to stop them. All right, they're out and set. Here we go, 1st and 10.
Ready?
Hand off to the back. Well, a lot of effort there, partner, but no results. Fought through that one stop, but only managed to get back to the line of scrimmage. Just a gain of 1, and that brings up 2nd and 9. So hard work rewarded as they take a well-earned win in this one. This is the type of game everyone was hoping they'd see when they entered this stadium, Brock, you and I included. A close one that went all the way down to the final whistle.
And Kay, this is one of the bigger adjustments a college player has to make to the NFL. In college, you get a lot of blowouts. The NFL, every game you get calloused because you know more often than not they'll be like this, a one-possession game that's not about how you start. It's all about how you finish.
This has been another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. With all our crew here and my broadcast partner, Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott. What a game for our winners as we say goodnight, everybody.
I really thought Stuart Gordon was ready to keep moving forward, but that wasn't the game I was hoping for from him.
Agreed. I think he still has the potential to be something special, but we may have to go back to the drawing board and figure out how to put him in better positions to succeed.